is happening, everybody? Michael here. Welcome back to Technoid. Excuse the absence of lighting in this side. Unfortunately, the lights are out and I'm in the process of fixing them, so I apologize. But today, guys, I'm gonna have so much fun with this episode. So let's not waste any time. Let's get right into it. We're only gonna cover two stories and two stories only. Story number one is a follow-up, of course, to the PowerBeats Pros. Oh boy, I'm gonna love this one. So remember a while back I did a stream, live episode of where I said stop comparing the PowerBeats Pro to the Airpods 2. Remember that little live stream I did? Well, I made that stream because when the PowerBeats Pro were announced, everybody automatically started comparing it to the Airpods 2. And I told you guys to not do that right away because first of all, there are two separate headphones that serve two separate needs and separate wants. I don't know about the needs part, but they serve different purposes. One is a sports headphone, and the other one is an everyday use headphones. But all of you guys, depending on the dislikes and the comments, you guys pretty much said you can compare them to, and that you shouldn't be saying it. And looking at the like and dislike ratio, you guys were split. I got a lot of messages saying that you were crazy, that, oh, you shouldn't be saying that. Well, the reviews are out. And I am exactly right, and here is why. So all these videos and stuff and all the reviews are saying that the PowerBeats Pro obviously sound better than the AirPods, that's the obvious, but more people are preferring the AirPods 2 to the PowerBeats Pro for the one simple reason: simplicity. The PowerBeats, I told you guys, the PowerBeats Pros are sports headphones. They are made for working out. That is the reason there's a hook on it. There is a reason why the bass is better. There's a reason why the sound quality is better. They are sports headphones. People have literally started comparing them. They don't even talk about AirPods in the same realm. People are preferring AirPods 2 over the PowerBeats Pro, even though the PowerBeats Pro are obviously the better sounding headphones. And I told you guys, I told you. Like, I'm not trying to say I told you so, but I told you so. I'm not trying to rain on anybody, I'm not trying to be mean or anything, but like, guys, this is what I'm talking about. They serve two different needs, and the reviews are all saying that it is harder to put them in your ear because you have to use two hands versus just putting AirPods in your ear. That is why I told you guys they serve two different wants and needs. So please, next time, don't call me crazy or anything, because I knew this was gonna happen. I knew people were gonna go to comparing it to AirPods. I knew it. And the fact that you guys liked and disliked showed who believed me and who didn't. So to those who didn't believe me, the reviews are out. Go check them out. They all say they do sound better than AirPods, but they would still rather keep their AirPods just for the one simple fact that you could just put them in your ear and that's that. So now that we're out of that stretch, let's get into the real story. Google talking of security. So if you guys don't know, Google is one of the biggest data sharers in the game, close to Amazon. But if you guys don't know, Google had an event a couple weeks ago, not even a couple weeks, like a week or two ago, and they were talking about privacy and security of users. And for a moment, I was kind of sold. Like, I thought Google actually was going to start caring about people's data and privacy because they always take people's data and try to give them to ads and stuff. Well, everything they said on stage was complete bullshit, and you know why? Because according to CNBC, they have been taking users' purchases. They are seeing what you purchase and are storing them into Gmail. Now, only this applies to people that use a Gmail or probably a Pixel phone. We still don't know the extent, but it is for Gmail users. If you get a receipt to your Gmail of any subscriptions and stuff, they will see it and they are going to store it. Now, obviously, they came out with a statement and said that while we do see them, we're not taking it, we are just guiding it into people's stuff and just helping you make it easier. And they say you can remove it, however, if you try to, it is really, really hard. And I think I know why it's hard, because simply Google is BSing everybody. Guys, if you really are gonna believe what Google is saying, I'm sorry, but they're not telling the truth. Like, guys, I was so into Google wanting to care about your data, but all this stuff, if you have not heard any of the news that Google has done, I'm sorry, but you really gotta refresh yourself. They are known for taking your data. Look at Google Assistant. They don't even like try to keep your voice and stuff like private from Google Assistant. Obviously it's the best, but it's the best for a reason. And for the sole fact they stood on stage and completely BS'd everybody about privacy and security kind of baffles me. And this is why it's so hard for me to say this, but like, this is why I prefer iOS. Yes, Siri may be behind and shit, but at least they do care about your privacy and security. Here's the difference with iOS and Android and Gmail and Google in general. Apple does take your data, but they're very good at hiding it and keeping it safe. Android, on the other hand, is not the case. And this is why I don't want an Android, because I would rather feel safe with an iPhone. I could care less about the money or even the specs or even the design. At the end of the day, privacy and security is what matters, and the truth is nobody's gonna fix this because we all keep accepting this from Google and Amazon. We keep accepting people taking our data and sending it to people, and look at Facebook. Nobody's done anything about it. So it's just gonna keep happening if we don't stand up, and I don't see it happening anytime soon. So hopefully it changes. So that's the news. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Let me know what you thought. Thanks for watching, and peace.
It ain't my fault.